It is March 19th, and I am standing here in a t-shirt because it is 80 degrees. It is absolutely beautiful. There's hardly any wind. It's cloudy, hazy kind of stuff. So it isn't clear skies, but my goodness, is it a nice day out. Wow. And this is a Thursday, and Sunday there was a blizzard. We had a blizzard on Sunday. Thursday, 80 degrees. How fast the weather has changed, because there's no sign of a blizzard. So we've had a couple of nice days and the snow is just completely gone. It's beautiful out now, so I am taking full advantage. Doing some truck camping. We're gonna grill up a steak tonight. We're gonna maybe go scout for some turkeys, because turkey season's about a month away, and we'll do some fishing probably in the morning. So that is the plan for this one. But first I need to get set up, and then then we'll break out the grill here, because we're getting close to that supper time. And for supper, I have a giant T-bone steak. So I am splurging tonight, and I've already got the grill heated up here, so we are ready to put this big thing on the grill. It's been a long time since I had a T-bone, but I am going all out tonight. Look at that thing. That's a big hunk of meat right there. Can we see it? Oh yeah, we can see it on the grill. All right. So we'll give that about, I don't know, 2 minutes. It'll take a little longer than that. But I should start the timer so I know how long it's been on there. Because otherwise I forget, and all of a sudden it's like, oh dang, that's been on there way too long, and we don't want to leave it on way too long. That's the worst thing I could do to the steak tonight. So we're gonna leave it on there for a while, and yeah, get ready for a good supper. I think it's done. Grab my fork over here. Let's see. Yep, that's done. On the plate. There we go. All right, so let's let that burn off for a few minutes. And there it is. Big old T-bone. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to eat that whole thing. Okay, there we go. Now we got the camera adjusted. We'll get some Country Bob on the side. We'll start at the thin end. So this end's probably a little bit overdone because it's real thin here and it's really thick on this side, but so still got a little bit of a pink to it, which will be really good on this side. Yep, that's some good eating right there. Yeah, see, it's way pinker on the thicker end. So I think I did a good job on cooking it. And to go along with my big giant T-bone, we have a Bundaberg root beer. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I've never had one of these. It's Australian family owned. Invert bottle before opening. Okay. It's got a odd top on it. So hopefully I can figure out how to open it. It just says invert bottle before opening. I don't know for how long. Pull out, then up. There we go. Just like that. Bundaberg. It's a neat bottle, so I had to buy it. Yep, it's good. It's good. Bundaberg. Yeah, that was the first time I've ever seen that. It doesn't really say anything where it's... It does say product of Australia. So it must be imported. It's an import root beer. Yep, the Australians make good root beer. So I'm gonna enjoy a Bundaberg root beer and a big juicy T-bone steak. And then after supper, might go check out some areas for possibly turkey hunting later this year. So I'm gonna chow down. We'll pick it up later. Well, that is exactly what we wanted to see. Even though I didn't get to see them very long, there was some turkeys there, and there's a deer. Well, we made it to the hunting area, and we seen what we wanted to see. I didn't get very good footage of them because they're a long ways over there. That's a long ways, but we seen turkeys and we seen deer. So where they're at right now is they're actually on private ground, so they'd be off limits. However, they're very close to some public land, so they kind of went. They're headed because they're actually headed towards the public land. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to circle around and see if we can get some better footage of them, but that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if there were turkeys in this area. So even though the turkeys they weren't on public ground, they're close. They're close, so they could easily wander across this fence. And right now, I just counted. I counted 21 deer out there. And again, they're all on the private side of the fence. Although I seen one on the public ground jump the fence onto the private. So if they're that close, they could easily wander across this fence. That is way better than I thought it was going to be tonight. That is amazing. And obviously they're a long ways away that I'm able to talk like this, but that is so cool to see. The sun's just about to set. Well, we seen what we wanted to see. We got some turkey spotted. So that gives me hope for the upcoming turkey season. And we've seen a whole lot of deer. And the sun is now set. So it's get to that point where camera light's starting to fade. So I'm going to back out of here before these deer start wandering too close to me and I spook them, because we don't want to do that. So I'm going to back out of here and start heading back towards the pickup. Kick off my shoes, get turned around. There we go. We're back at camp. Well, we're situated back at camp. Ugh, I needed a swig of water. And it was amazing out there. I've seen way more critters than I thought we were going to. So, very good evening. Well worth the walk out there. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. But now we're going to just start getting settled in because it's dark. 9 o'clock, I think, is probably about what time it is. So we're not too far away from just crashing out over here. But I have done a couple updates. As you can see, one of them's right there. I made some curtains. And this is just pretty light fabric. It isn't blackout or anything. And I just sewed on some Velcro, and it sticks to the headliner. We got them all in 4 corners. There's 2 sections, so I can have the back section, and then this section is where the window actually opens. So I can, if I want to, I can open the windows and have the curtains either up or completely, or I suppose you could just leave them like that too. Maybe. Probably not tonight though. But I only got the one side. That side doesn't have them yet. I still got to make those. And I plan on doing it for the other side and the back glass and possibly even this front glass. So it's all the way around. And you can still see in a little bit. But it helps a lot. It helps a lot. There's the side without the curtains. You can pretty much see everything in there. There's the back end that's wide open. Now, here's the side with the curtains. Obviously, you can see the light. And you can see a little bit through there, but a vast improvement. So that's one update that I did. And I also did this little basket here. Put this piece of wood and then just attach the basket to this. And we got it clamped on. I didn't drill anything because I just I don't want to drill into the side of my pickup or into the topper. So it's all clamped on. So we got a little basket here, wallet, flashlight. And what am I doing? That's supposed to sit in there too. Whoops. Powerade or water is what that is. So I did that. And then we got a piece of metal up above it. You really see it very good? Not very good. But it's just a piece of angle iron. And it came with the holes in it. And I got some carabiners here. And we got a couple bags that hang. This one's got my toothpaste, toothbrush, soap, things like that in it. This one's actually got a first aid kit in it. And probably the biggest purchase was what I am sitting on. But this is a hunting, what did they say? A hunter's lounger? Is that what they called it? I mean, it sits really, really low to the ground, but that is enough to actually make it way more comfortable than just sitting on the floor in here. And of course, it's comfy. The nice thing about this is we got plenty of room between my head and the ceiling. So it sits really low, but it's high enough where I can stretch out my legs. And I even tested this out at home in the living room. I was sitting in it. It was like, I sat in it for a couple hours while I had TV on. So it definitely works. I've been debating on one of these for a couple of years, and I finally broke down and did it. And I think so far it's worth it, even though this is the first trip with it. So far, so good. So those are the new updates on the interior in here. But for now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up on this evening, and we will pick it up in the morning. Morning time. And a good morning it is. It is 46 degrees. Clear skies. There is a little bit of a breeze, but it is a beautiful start to the day. It's a little after 6 o'clock in the morning, so it's still dark out, but last night it was very nice in here. About roughly 3 o'clock, I turned the heat on because it was starting to get a little chilly in here. But yeah, it was really good, and I like the curtains. The curtains are nice. Yep, that was a thumbs up. I like that idea. So even though right now the campground is completely empty, I'm the only person here. It does give you that sense of privacy. Whereas these windows, like right now, of course I can't see out. I can't see nothing out there, but you could probably see me in here from 100 yards away. So the curtains are a definite bonus. But anyway, this morning we're going for Dunkin' Nice coffee. What do we got? Mocha this morning. we're gonna have one of those. And I got two chocolate covered old-fashioned donuts left. I bought these a couple days ago, so that's why there's only two of these bad boys left. These things are good. I like them. I like them. So I'm going to have some breakfast, wait for the sun to come up a little bit more, or at least get closer to sunrise, then head out and go fish. So hopefully we can catch something this morning. We'll see. I think there's some fish here. Okay, first cast. This is actually the first cast with this rod and reel too. So we'll see if my first cast is I didn't get one. I might have had a hit though. Wow, this is making me look really bad. There are fish all over here. There's one. He's a jumper. Oh. There. Oh, yep, oh, there you go. Oh, didn't get a picture of him, but oh, hopefully we get another one. That's. I'm surprised I'm having this much difficulty catching them. Sometimes stock trout aren't the brightest fish in the world. But there's one. We got one. First fish on the new rod is a rainbow trout. Ah, pressure's off now. Look at the camera for a second and there it hits. There we go. We'll try to get a turn a bit there. We'll try to get a we'll get a still off of the video there. Yeah. He wasn't. Oh, dang it. Yep. There you go. You're almost there. Yeah. There you go. All right. It's two. 11 minutes of filming. We'll give it a few more casts and see if we can get another quick one. It's amazing at the number of fish that are here. And I've only been able to catch 2. Oh, mess. Nice one. I see him following it. And I paused and he nailed it. There we go. They're actually fairly colorful. This one's like, if you look, you see all the color on it, the pinks and all the black spotting. I have to go. I'm doing a terrible job at releasing these fish. Every one of them's hit the dirt. That's not the proper way to release a fish. We'll keep this a little bit handier. I am using a rooster tail spinner. It's 1/24 of an ounce. The color, I believe, is grasshopper. I believe. It's kind of a brownish color with a little bit of yellow in it. Ultralight rod, 4-pound trilene. So that is my setup. Here's one. Go, number 4. We're going to try to do this properly. Get the hook out. I don't know, can we see the shoreline from where we're at? Step over here. There you go. Yeah. That's how you're supposed to release them. Oh, miss. There's that one, got it. Another good one. And let's get an idea on how long they are. Okay. There we go. Okay. about 12.5 inches. So that gives you a perspective on how long they actually are. 12.5 to 13. One I caught was a little bit smaller, so yeah. Nice fish, nice solid fish. That was almost back-to-back cast. It's going to be a little bit longer. Yeah, he's probably a touch longer, so he'll be just over 13, I think. Oh, dropping in the mud. There we go. Trout are hard to handle because you can't lip them like a largemouth. And they are very floppy, very slippery. All right. Well, we've been filming for 22 minutes already. So I'm going to shut the filming down for now unless we switch up or something. Well, why not just let it go? Oh, oh there he is. Yeah, good thing I let it go, right? There we go. Terrible release. That was number 7, wasn't it? going to happen. Didn't get to show that one very good. There we go. Oh, dang. He made an awesome jump, but he was out of camera frame. Did I step out of frame there? Okay, there we go. That was a better release. Well, if my count is accurate, that's number 9. So let me see. We'll make a few more casts while the camera's still running and see if we can get to 10. Here's my chance. I blew it. Oops. Here we go. That is number 10. That is a good trout morning. No doubt. 10 trout in a morning has been a long time since I was able to do that. There you go. Nice. Oh yeah, it was definitely worth the trip down here. All right, I'm going to keep fishing, and we'll pick up the filming if we change up, and we'll just show a quick close-up of the lure. And we'll pick the filming back up if I change lures or I get a different species or something bigger than these. But we are having a very good morning, and the sun isn't quite peaked up over the hillsides yet, so we're having a good morning. Sun is just about to peak up over the eastern hills there. We had a really good morning this morning. I ended up with 24 trout. Great fishing. It was great fishing. I haven't caught 24 trout in a day in a very, very long time. And I'd still be fishing, but it just got a little bit too crowded for my taste. The last person that showed up was literally casting right in front of me. I mean, his lure was dropping right in front of me, right where I was casting. So it's like when that starts happening, it's time for me to leave, because that just isn't fun fishing at all. I don't care how good the fishing is, it just isn't fun when people are doing that. So, but I caught some fish, mostly on the rooster tail. And I did catch a couple on a Castmaster and a couple on a MEP. So I tried a few different things, but the main thing was the rooster tail in the grasshopper color. That was what worked for me. Other people were catching fish, and I'm sure they were using other baits. So yeah, everybody was catching some fish that was fishing there. So it was a very good day. But we'll let the people that are over there fight over the spots, and I am going to head out. I'm going to wrap it up on this one, and we will pick it up next time.